Imagine you arrive at a minefield that is planted somewhere. There, you know that there are mines located all over this field. And you happen to have the person who created the minefield and buried every single mine and knows where each mine lays and how deep it is put there. And that person tells you, let me guide you, let me tell you where each of these things are. I can help us navigate our way through this. And instead of letting that person take the lead, you say, no, I can do this by myself. I've got this. I'm super smart. I can figure this out. No matter how smart you may think you are, in that moment, you are being incredibly stupid and foolish. In the same way, in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 8, some of the most well-known verses from the book of Proverbs, Solomon states, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not rely on your own insight. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and a refreshment to your body." You see, whenever we try to trust our own selves and we try to forge our own morality in life and say, I know what to do. I don't really need God in this situation. I grew up with a good family. I'm a smart person. I don't need to acknowledge God here. God can give us insight into every single aspect of life. And if we fail to surrender one aspect of our life to them, we usually end up bringing some sort of ruin to that part of our life. Or at least we don't flourish like we are supposed to, like God intended for us to. And this can be in all sorts of aspects, not just religion. It says, in all your ways, acknowledge him. And so whether it be from the way you interact with your family, your friends, your wife, your daughters, your parents, whether it be how you work at your job, whether it be how you play golf, how you watch sports even, all these different things, all of the things that you do, what you set your heart upon, you need to acknowledge the Lord in all of them. You need to think, what is it that the Lord would have me do? How is it that he would have me think? Would he be pleased with me doing this? Is this wise? Is it a good course of action? We need to acknowledge the Lord in all these areas. And it's something that I'm growing in. I still need to think about God and how is he going to lead me through this? Is this something that he wants me to do? And the way you ask is, one, you pray, but he gives us a lot of insight in his word. He tells us a good amount of spiritual guidance and wisdom that will direct all of our paths in life. And so I hope that we will rely more upon God's understanding and his wisdom, because he knows how to navigate us through the minefield of life so that we don't blow up our legs, and so that we can make it through safely to our destination. And so I hope that you will join me today in trusting the Lord with all your heart and not relying on your own understanding.